Hey YouTube, it's me JoeyC1 and I'm here with foppit in all caps, and today we're going to be making a money making guide with ranging. To begin with, we are going to be doing Avansies, so I'm going to pause the video while I get my gear ready for Avansies. Thank you for covering my friend up topless of this. Okay, I'm going to get my gear. Okay guys, I'm back and I have my gear, so to start off with, you're going to need a Ceridimon, a Zamrock, and an armadyal item, otherwise you're going to get owned. You also, if you have it, Ava's accumulator or attractor. Broad tip bolts are recommended because they're cheap, but if you do not have 55 Slayer, use mithril or adamant bolts. Mithril if your range is above 75, and adamant if it's below. Broad tip bolts have the exact same bonuses as adamant, they're just probably half the price. I don't know if Ring of Wealth really helps you, but it might. I don't really know. Climbing boots, if you do not have the teleport to troll him, you have to do Edgar's Ruse to be able to use it. If you haven't done that, you will need these. If not, I'd bring them anyway, because dragon boots, why risk 500k? Because you're not going to be using your strength bonus. So best Barrow's gloves you can use, rune crossbow obviously. If you cannot use that, you probably shouldn't be going to Avansies. Black d'hide body, if you have Karil's, use that obviously. If you don't, use a black d'hide body and Barrow's plate legs, because for the defense bonus. If you have a Ceridimon book and a Zamrock coif, then use those, and then bring an extra shield like a Dragon Square or a Granite Shield in your inventory, because this obviously doesn't give you any defensive bonus at all. And you only need a Ceridimon item for when you first enter. I could actually probably get by with a Helm of Net and just pray Mage when I first get in there, but I'm using this in case I wander near Ceridimon people. But you really won't need it, because if you get attacked by them, use Mage Prayer. So, if you have a Zamrock coif and a Ceridimon book, if you picked a Ceridimon book from the quest, use that and bring a shield in your inventory. Anyway, the inventory you will need a Trollum teleport, any food you want. You can use tuna, monkfish, it doesn't really matter. Gnats and Staff of Fire, because they have several alchable drops. One quick teleport, and I'd say about 10 bones to Peach's tabs will last you an hour, maybe less. I haven't really calculated. Why am I long range? So anyway, I'm going to show you a quick run to getting there and which ones to kill and stuff. So I'm going to teleport. Hold on. Okay, here we go. By the way, if you want to, you can probably bring a bunyip pouch. That might help you a little bit, save you on food. But if you're planning on staying here for more than 1 or 2 hours, I wouldn't bring an extra one, because you're not really gonna. What the heck am I doing? You're not really going to want to waste the inventory space on a bunyip. But if you bring one, it lasts 48 minutes, I believe, somewhere on there. It might be helpful for that amount of time. Okay, if you've never been to God Wars Dungeon, pray range right here, or you're going to get piled. If you have 60 agility, which I don't, click on this little crack right here, because you'll go through with no delay. If you don't, you have to use this thing, which it will basically waste your time while your stats drain. But don't worry about it, your range will only go down 1 or 2. Your run will be taken to 0 instantly, so you'll need to pray melee against these 132. And once you get in this little circle, click on this thing. You will need a rope if this is your first time coming down here. If this isn't your first time, then you will not need a rope. Once you get down there, you'll need to go, hold on. You'll need to go near Armadyal's fortress. Right here is the best place to kill them. So once you walk in, you will want to go southwest. Right over here. And this is one of the best places to kill them, right down here. This is my favorite. Sorry, I paused it for a second. Right here, this is my favorite. There's about 6 spawns, and you want to kill the 83s, the 71s, the 69s, and the 89s if there aren't any of the others left. They have pretty much the same drop rate. As you can see right now, I'm leeching, is what you call it. You let the monsters in here kill them, and then you just hit them for the last couple hits. So here, along this area, there are plenty of Avansies, more than enough. And that's all you really need to know. Just make sure you, if you do not have a bandos item, do not walk past this little thing right here, because there are orcs right here that once you get in here, they will attack you. So, this is pretty much your boundaries right here. You're safe here and over that direction. Let's hope I'll get a drop so I can show you. My teleport runes, as you can see, left me 2 empty spots. One of them is for adamant bars, which are their main drops. I'm glad I got one. And each time they drop it, you get 4 noted, and that is worth approximately 12k. So, the average for God War's Dungeon is you get as many bars as your kill count is. So, that's pretty much the average. I've spent several hours here, and that is definitely true. That's pretty much the drop rate. So, I'd say the drop rate's about 1 in 4, which means every time you kill one of these, you basically get about 3k. But that is not including their alchable drops. So, as I was saying earlier, your 2 free inventory spots are for your alks, your GP, your money goes right here, and your adamant bars. Now, once those 2 spaces have been filled, since I don't have any money yet, I'm gonna pick the swordfish up. But once those 2 spaces are filled, when you start to lose other inventory spaces, pick up bones, which is why we have bones to Peach's tabs. So, I'm gonna kill 2 more and hope I'll get an alchable. Basically, their alchables are, what are they? They drop rune daggers poisoned, I believe, and rune limbs, and I believe those are their 2 main alchable drops. They are known to drop clue scrolls. There we go, rune dagger P++. What you want to do is, if you get one of these, just drop one of your food, pick it up, quickly alch it, high alchemy, preferably. See, it gets you 4k. Then just, well, you can't really pick up your food. And just keep on killing, and that's all you really need for this. I think the average range experience per hour is around 35 to 40,000. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. As you can see, I'm not the best ranger in the world. And also the money is anywhere from 300 to 400k an hour. And guys, when you're here, please don't leech off lower level players. I mean, his range is probably higher than mine, but even if it wasn't, just don't leech off them. That's just rude. I mean, it's dumb and inconsiderate of you. As you can see, he has a Zamrock shield. That's probably an alternative to this god book. But since my defense is 81, my defensive bonus is high enough for me to get by with the Zamrock book. As you see, I only ate 1 piece of food, and I'm not really taking very much damage, and I already have 9 kills. By the way, if you get herbs, feel free to clean them and then drop them. It can't hurt you at all, and